everybody. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Fantastic. My name is Faris Al-Faris. I'm from Kuwait. However, I'm representing IFMSA Bahrain. Now, I'm going to talk about a few things in this discussion over the recent attacks in Norway. First of all, it is without a doubt that what has happened is tragic and horrible. There is no country, no group of people, no one who deserves to go through what these poor souls have gone through. Another person went and killed many people in a bomb attack as well as with an automatic weapon. How would you define that? Would you define that as terrorism? Would you define that as a psychological problem? Or would you define that as a gunman? Or the man who went to attack? Or the villain? You see, when you watch the news, generally you tend to notice a lot of things in the media. For example, how the media labels things, how the media calls things, how the media represents things. In my opinion, as I define terrorism, terrorism is something in which someone else gives fear to other people by acts of violence. For example, if a bomb was to go off somewhere in the Middle East, it was a terrorist. Naturally, this person is using violence to hurt people and scare people. But when I watched the news, something very peculiar occurred to me in regard to these attacks. Gunman kills 80 plus, CNN. The psychopath in Norway, Al Jazeera. BBC and Al Arabiya, if I'm not mistaken, also referred to him as the assailant. Yet not once did I notice they used the word terrorist. And that's very peculiar. Is terrorist an exclusive label for a certain group of people? Now, we all have our opinions about the media and what it means to us and how we look at the media. So this is where we come in. We are educated people. We have methods, we have techniques, we have abilities to talk to people via the internet, via campaigning, this conference, this chance to exchange our ideas, our plans to go back to our countries. So, how do we fight the media? How do we make sure that these stigmatism, this idea, these problems are avoided? I mean, is it fair that this man who is obviously a criminal, who hurt so many people, is simply labeled a gunman? And if one man is caught in an airport, or let's say one man is caught somewhere, depending on his ethnicity, he gets an exclusive title to himself, does that sound fair to any of you? Imagine, just because where you're from, or how you look like, it depends on the type of criminal you are. I thought it would be important to share that. On a final note, I would like to give my condolences and my full support to everyone in Norway for these horrible attacks. And if possible, if we could have just a moment of silence. Or not. In respect to what has happened to them for about 10 seconds. Is that okay with all of you? Thank you for paying your respects, and I have many friends in Norway, including IFMSA in Norway, and I'd like to thank you for taking this time to listen to me and my opinion about the recent events and what it meant to me. Thank you very much.